Today is such a historic moment for the Quandamooka people. We're officially opening our QUAMPI Arts and Cultural Centre, which has been over a 40-year journey to bring together the Quandamooka people about what should be involved with the design and giving us input into how we realise this vision with this amazing exhibition that's started, which is to carry on our culture, and that's a great responsibility for us, and we're going to do that for our future generations through this new beautiful venue. So QUAMPI itself is our pearl oyster shell, which is this right here. And QUAMPI is a sacred natural resource for us that we use. It's a very revered aspect to us for the Quandamooka people. The Quandamooka people are a society of people that have existed for tens of thousands of years and continue to be strong and live as a society today with our clan groups and our family groups that continue that tradition. To be recognised as a society that never ceded sovereignty, that still continues to this day proudly. We continue that to have our rights recognised over other areas of Quandamooka country.
Process has been for our own Arts and Culture Centre gets kind of like pushed away a bit until the native title business could be successfully determined, and going through Australian courts and different state government courts for Aboriginal people. But we were successful in getting ours in 2011. Here we are in 2025. And this wonderful cultural centre is built, it's open today, and it's in a very special, significant place for Quandamooka people and indeed for Queenslanders who are from this region. The building itself is a work of art by Cox Architect, and then of course it's in such a special area overlooking the bay. You can see the environment change through the glass windows, and then of course to know that it has a very low environmental footprint. This building has been designed to be self-sustaining, and of course with the amazing solar sponsorship from Origin, that means that we'll be able to activate this space continuously and respecting their environment through that.
Origin's done a couple of things. They've installed a 53 kilowatt system on the roof, which will lower its carbon emissions. We've also put them on our not-for-profit energy plan, which will also lower their costs. And these two things combined will help with their carbon emissions, but also lower those energy costs, which can go back to the local community. I think it's Origin's responsibility as a corporate within the Australian landscape to do more things like this for the local communities. They really appreciate the support from corporate Australia and companies like Origin. It came about because we saw a gap in the market, and we saw that energy companies weren't supporting the not-for-profit organisations. So we went and designed a product specifically for them, tailored to their needs, to help them do what they do best, and that's support the community. We know it's tough out there being a business, small or large at times, and so at Origin, what we try to do every single day is find solutions that lower their costs so they can go back to doing what they do best, and that's running their business.
One of the things about the facility is that it's AAA rating, which allows us to borrow from cultural institutions, so it's a regional gallery standard. So the artworks that we've got in there include rare items and artworks from Ani Udru, Kath Walker, some of her tapestries and early works, through to some of our up-and-coming artists that are all part of that Redlands Loaned exhibition. So there's paintings, there's sculptural pieces, and even some artefacts in there for people to see. Its importance is not only for the artworks, but it's to tell the Quandamooka people's story to the world.
It's a special day today, the opening of QUAMPI, and all of us here and our works coming together on loan from Redlands Art Gallery. It's just so special to have Udjuru's collection and all our deadly Quandamooka artists whose works are around the room here. My pieces here, Bibabunbi, which is little dilly bags, and I'm a weaver, and I draw on the many stories connected to Quandamooka weaving in my works. Holding the elements of country, Jalo Chin Chin, food and fire, so working with our Ginginyarat oyster shells and QUAMPI shells, as well as the beautiful dangal, which is banksia cones that we use for kindling fire, and our Dakaban grass trees, beautiful resin that comes out. So these pieces have been on my walks, and wonderful having all our family and community come together today for this special event, opening of QUAMPI.
The success of Quandamooka People, where its native title coming through here, has been built on the backbones of the elders. They create the culture of resilience. Their knowledge and wisdom has been the integral component to us being able to achieve our goals. Fantastic leadership across all of our community organisations. The majority have been women, female Quandamooka leaders that have helped take us forward, and so every little step like QUAMPI is just something that our elders probably didn't imagine, and so we continue that pathway of creating little victory after victory for them, and that to me is everything. To see them smiling is what we do this for. This is a special site for the Quandamooka people. So Diambilla Bay, Adams Beach, long history of Quandamooka people using these spaces for day-to-day, but also cultural activity. The striking red rock, the Coochie Mudlo red rock of specific areas on Quandamooka country are reflected in the building's rammed earth with QUAMPI inlays that were put in by our rangers. So the very core of it is always going to eternally be that the Quandamooka people, this is our place, this is our space, and we will continue to have that access for our people. This site was previously a mining barrack site, now it's a cultural site, and to me that's just magic.
It is an absolute joy to see this space activated with people and visitors from all walks of life. The end vision, I think, will be developed by Quandamooka people and future generations, because they, of course, will be living in different times to where we are now. But this is a start for us with this building in the lead up to the Olympic Games in Brisbane. And we hope that people will visit here and come to appreciate and love the environments that we all do and share, and to learn more about these environments and also appreciate the Quandamooka people's perspective.
Our wonderful and dedicated team of business energy experts are here to support not-for-profit organisations, but any businesses with all of their energy needs. On behalf of Origin, thank you for inviting us to become part of the QUAMPI story.